In today's video, we're going to be pinning two of our top off-road e-scooters against each other in a direct head-to-head comparison. And the models I'm talking about, of course, are these, the Solar FF 2.0 and the Solar FF Lite, two very capable e-scooters. This video is to show the key differences between the two e-scooters, and we're going to look at the pros and cons of each so you can make a more informed decision on which one is best for you. Before we start, if you're new to the channel, be sure to smash that like button and of course subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Now with that out of the way, let's get on with the comparison. The first difference you'll notice, of course, is that the FF 2.0 is a lot bigger than the FF Lite. One of the main reasons for this is basically down to the fact that the 2.0 has a much bigger battery pack, which we'll get more into later in the video. The size difference also allows the 2.0 to have a much stronger suspension, both at the front and at the rear, enabling riders to handle much more challenging terrains. But of course, all this weight does come at a cost, and the FF 2.0 weighs in at a whopping 50 kilograms, while the FF Lite only weighs around 34 kilograms. So if you are thinking of taking these in the car with you, with the FF 2.0, you are going to need a second person because it is very, very heavy. But with the FF Lite, it's perfectly fine on your own. And it's just a lot more, well, light. Next, let's talk about performance. On paper, the FF Lite can reach up to 50 miles per hour and travel 45 miles on a single charge. It has dual motors at 1600 watts each and features a generous 60 volt 23 amp hour battery. The FF 2.0 steps things up with the top speed of 60 miles per hour and up to 55 miles on a single charge. Dual performance motors rated at 2500 watts each and houses a massive 60 volt 30 amp hour battery. But how do those specs actually translate into the real world? What does it actually look like? Well, let's put them to the test and find out. Woohoo! So then back to batteries. Earlier in the video we mentioned the specs of the e-scooters that they have on paper, but of course in the real world it will differ from person to person and it will differ depending on the environments that you're riding in. Right now it's sort of mild temperatures, so we're good in that respect, but as me and Aaron are quite aggressive riders, we are going to take a hit on our range. But from previous experience we can tell you that the FF 2.0 especially really does last all day. In an earlier video we climbed a mountain in Spain on this scooter and it got up and down again just fine. You can see this video here. The monster 30 amp hour battery in the 2.0 really shines in this setup no matter what the riding style. As the FF Lite houses a smaller battery, it simply isn't going to last as long as you would on the FF 2.0, even though it is considerably lighter. However, you can still expect the rated 45 miles per charge, especially in the summer months when the temperatures are higher. So long as you keep the battery topped up at night, you'll have no problem riding all day on the FF Lite with moderate riding. Now I want to go over with you some notable special features on the 2.0 and the Lite that you may not have known, starting with the 2.0. So now it all just comes down to the price. The FF 2.0 is 2299 and the FF Lite is 1549. It really just comes down to a few things. A, how fast do you want to go? B, how far do you want to go? And C, what's your budget? If you want max performance, the longest range, you're a skilled rider looking to upgrade, and you have a lot of challenging places you could ride off-road, the FF 2.0 would not disappoint. Whereas if you're someone who wants to dabble in off-roading every now and then, but would still like something that is comfortable on tarmac or roads, maybe you ride an e-scooter to work or use recreationally for fun, the FF Lite would be a perfect choice. Before you get off this video, we just have a really quick announcement. That is right, guys, we have got some brand new merch for you to go ahead and cop on our website at solarscooters.co.uk. We've got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and these right here. So head on over to our website, cop some solar merch today. We'll see you in the next one.